A very good evening to you, everybody. Name's Robert, and here in Indiana, sitting in my home. I know the light looks kind of funny because, the only light right now I have in my house is one of those big 7,000 lumen LED lights. Trying to light up that place a little bit so I can get some work done here in my home. Um, my wife and I, just to give a little bit of backstory here, my wife and I, we moved up here to Indiana to be a little bit closer to a couple of our kids and grandbabies. And we sold a home in Florida, and we came up here, and just everything kind of fell in place that we have the home that we have here. And we knew getting into the whole process that there were some things that we wanted to do to the house, and it needed some rehab anyway. And we just wanted to, kind of make it our own. And with the proceeds that we had received from our home in Florida was fairly significant, but it wasn't quite enough to do what we're trying to get done here in our home. I mean, you can kind of see in the background here that there's a lot of open walls, obviously, that because I'm still in the process of getting some framing done and trying to tighten up the bedrooms and the bathrooms and things of that nature. And I'm just a working guy. I'm a carpenter by trade. I have a day job. I work 8-9 hours a day, and then I come out here to the house and work another 4 or 5 hours. And I'm doing all the work in the house, really. I've had a couple of people come and give me a hand here and there, but a majority of what's happened here so far has been my wife and I. And we are at the point now where we are out of funds to continue the work. I mean, I've got plenty of work here. That's not the case. I mean, I'm going to get the work done. That would be on me. But as far as cabinets, kitchen cabinets, and getting the drywall finished, paid for, and getting insulation, finishing up the wiring and the plumbing here in my home, I'm kind of at the end of my rope here because I don't have the funds to pay for those things. I've got a couple of friends that have come and helped me out here and there. I got a gentleman who's coming from my church this weekend who's going to give me a hand doing some things around my home here, but we were out. So that's the reason why I'm here on GoFundMe. I mean, my wife and I don't really like to run around asking for help from a lot of people. And we know that everybody is kind of strapped at one point, and they're struggling. And, my family members and her family's in Colombia, so they really can't help out too much. And my family here, they have bases that they need to cover as well. And so I really don't feel like wanting to place a burden upon them either. Although I've tried, but they are, kind of at their end of their rope as well. So I'm just, I don't know how much would be able to be reached here on this platform, and for anybody that might be taking the time to watch this and, hear a little bit of my story. And I would be eternally grateful for whatever assistance might be gained through this, whatever you feel in your heart. I know that this is the season that everybody's kind of trying to take care of their own issues and things for their family as well. And I hope that this season brings wonderful blessings to everybody and anybody that takes the time. But like I said, before, I have nowhere to go. This is kind of it for us. So if you find it in your heart to help my wife and I out, I again would be eternally grateful that that the assistance would be there. And I don't know what else to say. So I thank you again for the time that you've taken to watch this and hear a little bit of the story. And if you feel like giving, God bless. If you don't give, that God bless you anyway. I hope, again, this season brings wonderful blessings for you and yours. And that's it. So thanks again. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side.